till we get the show started. Remember, moderators, no flashing at all. We are grown folk over here. And if you want to sit with us, you definitely have to hit that subscribe button and talk your shit. And I don't care if you cuss me out, okay? And remember, if they ask, ha ha, yes sir, everything's a legend. Even my name's allegedly, and y'all better be hitting the wine glass, okay? How y'all doing, guys? Oh my God, it's Friday, it's early, we got paid. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, shout out to Teddy and his white bitch. You know what I'm saying? They up on the set. He done moved up. Teddy say he got some money now. Y'all done made it famous all over the internet. So he done went and got him a white girl. He said they low maintenance. My husband just called me high maintenance. But he said these are low maintenance. Okay, so shout out to Teddy. Hey, y'all. Hey. I see you, Lynette. Oh, is that my mama in the chat? I'm talking about I see you, Lynette C. I think that's my mama, y'all, for real. Lynette Cordero. Okay. Let me see. Shelly, Biscuit, Erica. How you guys doing? Am I going to address Suki? Should I? Y'all want me to address Suki? I don't know. I kind of like Suki. I kind of like Suki. We'll think about it. Let me ponder on it for a little bit, okay? Just run it back to me later in the show. Let me see how I'm feeling. I'm gonna see how this wine got me feeling today because I'm back drinking, even though my wine glass is not. It's not given. I got some custom wine glasses on the way, and yes, my winos did give me a lot of wine glasses for Christmas, but they are in my curio cabinet. They are displayed in my curio cabinet. If you know, you know. You gotta know from the South what a curio cabinet is. If you don't know, then you don't know. Grown folks' business, something Bernice Burgos wouldn't know, all right? Listen, guys, full show for y'all today. Definitely gonna be talking about Adam 22 going broke. Definitely gonna be discussing, man, you got white women out here catching they men with men. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, my God. Who else we're going to be discussing? Oh, Anthony Edwards. There's been an update to the story regarding his child support payments and things like that. Definitely going to be discussing Ruby Rose. Oh, yes. Oh, man. I was debating whether or not I was going to add her to the lineup, but the last straw was the Drewski statement. And I said, we're going to address both the DDG comments and the Drewski comments because I'm like, y'all younger, we got to protect our young girls. We got to protect them. Okay. We got to protect them, all right? Definitely going to be discussing Kiki Palmer getting dragged for interviewing Jonathan Majors. We're going to talk about it. Also going to discuss Matt Barnes saying that little Matt was the cause of his breakup, of losing his family. Not Big Matt, because he's Big Matt, the little Matt inside, the little boy inside that never received any type of therapy, that hasn't cried since he was 15 years old. Definitely going to be discussing that. And last but not least, the internet losing their shit over Kevin Gates and his side chicks going wild. Okay? All that and more coming up in this show. And then, of course, we got a second show lined up, a surprise interview. And when I tell you, Hazel E is spilling all her friends' wine about G-Lo and the girl and what happened, you know she best friends with Nikki, baby. You know Hazel E best friends with Nikki, baby, and done rolled over to the Unwind with Tasha K, TashaKLive.com to tell us all that girl business. She also told us that Nikki was black too. African to be specific, okay? So you make sure you have your little subscriptions on, okay? TashaKLive.com to get that exclusive interview that we recorded last week on TashaKLive.com right after this show. But in the meantime, guys, you guys know we gotta thank the sponsors. That's why I do not beg y'all for money. Okay, the sponsors do. Okay, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Let's go.
Ain't I nervous because you're not feeling so fresh? Huh? No, not down there, up here. Tell me this, have you ever panicked at the thought of taking off your wig and releasing the worst odor? Or just the thought of your partner burying their face in your full RICO box braids? One more question. Are you delaying your commitment to growing love locks because you know your scalp's history with thick, flaky buildup? If you can relate to any of these pretty common issues, I might have a solution for you. Crown & Glorious Medicated Shampoo. It's proven to not only clear up scalp buildup, but clear it for a lot longer. Using Crown & Glorious, you can do what before was unthinkable, like leaving in your protective styles for longer periods. You know, to get your money's worth. Because the formula used in Crown & Glorious eliminates the underlying causes of that sour smell in your hair and helps to prevent crusty buildup. As if that's not exciting enough, studies have shown that the active ingredients in Crown & Glorious can actually block certain hormones that causes hair loss, and it can effectively reverse alopecia or regrow your hair on thinning edges. So if you're ready to change your life forever, visit myclearcrown.com. Grab your first bottle of Crown & Glorious Medicated Shampoo, because your crown is glory, and glory starts at the crown.
I need you to know what a proper compliment is. This one in particular, this lady walked up to me today. She walked up to me, she said, "Hey, you're doing that show tonight." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." She said, "I'm so proud of you." I said, "Oh, thank you so much." She was like, "It's like you're the whole package." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." I didn't know what this meant. "Oh, well, thank you so much." The whole package. That sounds like a compliment. It's like you're the whole package. You're a father, you're a family man, and you're a stand-up comedian, very funny, and an actor. It's like you're a regular Bill Cosby.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
And we're back. And remember that comedy special is streaming live right now on TashaKLive.com. And don't forget, we are sponsored in part by the Sugarcase. Y'all know I got to oil my body up before y'all. Yes, I do. And so today I got the cotton candy body oil, putting it on my shoulders. My daughter told me I need to stop working out. She said I need to stop doing upper body workout. She said my arms is getting too, and I said, I like my arms like this. Y'all like them? I like them. They natural. They thick, they meaty, they ain't like all cut muscular, but they tone, you know what I'm saying? But the oil on these arms look good. I think it goes together, you know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't got no fat meat underline and everything like that, but don't forget, guys, you can get the Sugarcase body oils that I've been using for quite some time. I put them on in the shower while I'm wet, and then I let them just sit in my body and it just absorbs and stuff like that. You can get it on my website, shoptkdeals.com, under the Sugarcase, under partners. Use my coupon code TK10 as much as you want to get as much product as you want, okay? And don't forget, I got the lip stain on that she offers as well too, okay? So it's just full body care line, all right? Just to take care of your body, moisturize your skin and all of that, okay? And so I got the nude here. It's on my website, shoptkdeals.com. Now, Adam22. How you doing? Tantu said what she said. I'm done. Y'all, anything I got to say, y'all go against it. It's all good, though. It can be anybody. Tantu said what she said. So, Adam22 had a announcement to make, a PSA the other day. You know, he is my white brother in Christ. Okay, and we talk all the time, you know. And so I didn't even know that he was going through what he was going through. But of course, when things do come out, I do tap the people. But in this case, I kind of felt like he wasn't really going to tell me everything. You know what I'm saying? Because he was going to probably say, Tasha, I said everything in the video. And you know, me as a business owner, as an entrepreneur myself, as a content creator, we're in the same line of work, okay? Yes, he's been doing this a lot longer than me. I just was reading in between the lines. So I decided to call one of my LA cop friends. And so after you hear his, that's a big taste. I'm supposed to be tasting this wine. You could tell I ain't sipped in a while, okay? For real. And so, oh my God. Y'all know this show finna get messy. Oh my. It's communion today. It's communion, okay? So here's the thing. That's good, especially if you guys don't like red wine. This is good, okay? This is the Finca Las Moras Malbec, all right? If you don't like red wine, this is it right here. You can put Adam back up. It's cool. Put Adam back up. I'm just saying my taste is good to go. It don't taste like vinegar and nothing. It's very even tone, very light body, and it does give you that first feeling that Ativan give you, okay? Don't ask me how I know about Ativan. It's a long story. Here's the thing. So when he made his little video that you're about to watch, you know, and here's the thing. We talk all the time in the DM. We were just talking yesterday. I just felt like he's not saying everything. And so I decided to call one of my little LA connects to kind of fill in the holes. So we're going to hear what he had to say. We did post it on, our social media sites, but I'm just going to fill in what I feel that he needs to really be telling y'all. But he ain't going to tell y'all because it's going to make him look weak. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Adam. Let him know.
There's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored, aka nude interviews with up-and-coming superstars like Kazumi and Sky Bree, fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest in seeing us interview stars. In addition to that, you might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform in March of 2023. Although we've definitely largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy roster of talent since then, that certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months, where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram. After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day and we still have absolutely no idea why. We've had no luck getting it back despite being in contact with what seems like every Instagram recovery guy on the face of the planet. We were bringing in a very solid amount of cash monthly that was keeping us afloat via selling sponsored posts on the account, and that mostly vanished overnight. And while we've been growing the new No Jumper LA account up ever since and managing to sell sponsored collab posts using my Instagram and the No Jumper LA account, DM or email if interested, we aren't making anywhere near as much from Instagram now. Side note, if you're a Meta rep, please DM me. I would love to speak to anyone who could help with this. And second, in addition to that, we have been hit with a lawsuit from a former employee. Now, essentially everything in this lawsuit is completely fictional, and every lawyer that I've spoken to about it has described this as basically an extortion attempt, but it still cost us a ton of money already, and it's expected to cost us many hundreds of thousands of dollars to see this through to completion. It's insane to me that a person that we did so much for can just invent some grievances out of thin air and cost us this much money as a result. This person has literally lost every single friend that he used to have when he worked at No Jumper. His streaming career has completely tanked, and he even got kicked off the podcast that he left No Jumper to start. But somehow that's our reality, and we have to fight this rather than just give in to this piece of shit. So as a result of all these circumstances, we are making some changes. Over the last few months, we laid off multiple employees in an attempt to reduce our expenses as much as possible. We closed down our store on Melrose, and we're in the early stages of selling our current warehouse and moving into a smaller space. To be honest, aside from the layoffs, which sucked, I'm pretty happy about a lot of these changes. I've realized that I should have paid more attention to DJ Vlad and kept my overhead as low as possible, particularly in terms of staff and location. I'm confident that once we get the building sold, we'll be in a pretty solid financial position again as a business. Oh, and I also just want to note that I am talking about No Jumper as a business. I've got another business in the form of Plug Talk, and I've got a pretty decent investment portfolio on a personal level. I mean, I'm not $2 million in debt, and I never had to file for bankruptcy like T-Rel.
It felt like he was throwing shots at us bankruptcy people. I know the hell he didn't. No, he did not. A system y'all admitted that we now using. Stop, Adam. Stop. Ain't nothing wrong with bankruptcy. If you want to be debt free, you make sure you hit my link, startovernow.org. Startovernow.org to speak with a free to speak with not a free lawyer, but to speak with a lawyer and get your free consultation, okay? And then you'll be debt free. You can get your car, keep your house, all that student loans, child support, all that shit can be wrapped up in there, okay? Every bankruptcy is different. Don't you ever speak down on bankruptcy again. I wish I could live in bankruptcy for the rest of my life. Don't you do that. You got privileges we don't have. Now, here's the thing. I wish I could have felt sorry for him, but he white. It's hard for me to hear the womp, womp, womp when you're white, you know, and there's nothing wrong with being white. I'm just saying, it's just, it hits different. You feel me? And so, you know, you saying you broke being white, and the fact that you're able to go out and get a $4 million studio, black businesses don't even get approved for that type of loans. It just, I don't know. It feels like you've got an asset on your hands and you're trying to move these assets because you got a lot of lawsuits underway, okay? And, you know, it takes money to keep money, okay? And so here's the thing. So I called up a little friend of mine that happens to work in, you know, the PD's office, LAPD. And apparently Adam is not telling the whole story. Now, he is more than welcome to come on the platform and address it. You know, I just kind of felt like I wasn't going to get the entire truth because it's got to do with a lot of that RICO stuff that's going on with Big U and Whack 100 and all those guys. And so apparently he went from doing like, I guess just regular underground rapper content to now it's content to a night street beef. And then they come and talk on the platform about street beef. And then they carry out the street beef and then they use it to, you know, send shots at each other, sort of like what Vlad was doing for a while and then he stopped. You know what I'm saying? Because he was getting, you know, he was being called a fed and everything like that because they were asking to use his footage, even though he says he never gave them any footage. Okay, whatever. So that's what his platform evolved into, especially when he had linked with Whack 100, okay? And Whack 100 claims that he's, I guess, some type of set pyro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really live that lifestyle. I've never dealt with people that live that lifestyle. But here's what I'm being told is that Adam gotta go. And the platform has gotta go because the thing about it is, it's like, you know, it's caused so many disruptions in the community with them using his platform to ignite beef. And then they talk about the beef and then they send shots. They're going to be queuing all of that content to use to build a case on these people that they just recently arrested, Big U and all those people. And so in order for him to not be labeled a snitch, even though his content snitches and they were snitching on themselves, it's better to just kind of pack up and move out of Dodge. You know, he makes a nice little living, you know, selling his wife and selling his penis. He told me personally he's been with over like 700 people. I was literally scared to even touch him. You know, like that to me, that's very disgusting. And so he's trying to get up out of that mix before he gets labeled something that he doesn't want to get labeled. And then he really has to kind of look over his shoulders like this. Because they're going to be coming for his ass. So apparently Loose Cannon and all those guys that got locked up under this RICO charge under Big U, and they're slated to do Lil Baby here next. The reason they're slated to do Lil Baby, from what I'm hearing, is because Lil Baby is intertwined with Big U's organization. And so, yes, the talk of him catching a RICO is very, very real. And that's shocking to me because I really thought Lil Baby had like learned his lesson and was staying out of the streets and stuff. But apparently not. I just don't understand how you got this much money, but it's just not enough. Why do you, if you fight so hard to get up out of a war zone, you know, like Dirk getting out of Chicago, Thug getting out of, you know, the hood of Atlanta, like they blessed you. Why do you keep going back? And then when you go back, they killing each other. And so this is what's happening. And so they're saying that his platform was used and will be used to put together the cases that they have on these men that they indicted. And so he's just basically trying to cut his losses now because it's going to go south. Either he could just walk away now and no one will know what footage was being used and things like that, or, you know, he can just kind of face his fate. But LA PD has had enough. They want him gone, and they want all them dudes that he employed gone. But he has something he can fall back on. He's not a street dude. But the black guys don't, even though he was quote unquote saving them. Master was saving them. Yeah. They back in jail now. Mm-hmm. So this is what I'm being told by a very credible source that does work for the PD, and they want they want their streets cleaned up out there, and his podcast location is a problem. You saw Vlad got real quiet. I don't know. It ain't my business, so I'm just relaying a message, okay? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna say he's a DJ Vlad. That's not what I'm gonna say. That's not what I'm gonna say. What I'm gonna say is that when you're using your platform was used to bring up and coming rappers and people that wanted to break in the industry. How did it turn into street beef? Like, how did it flip? Why do you have WAC 100 on there? Like, what? Like, you got to understand, and who's snitching and telling everybody when they about to get a RICO, as if he goes and checks in at the federal office every day to come on the platform to tell everybody, yeah, it's your week, your month to get a RICO, your turn. He's the only one that ain't getting locked up. Why? Why? And because he white, he gonna slide. He gonna slide. They ain't worried about him, but they are finna use that footage. They finna use that footage. And the only person I could blame is because that sat down to give him the footage. Moving on. Now, he don't snitch now. He just, you got to fight that. Let me tell you something. When they was trying to subpoena me for my footage, my lawyers, the law school lawyers that I lost the case with, they actually won that one. I didn't have to give no footage over. Whatever is public, you take it. Now, there have been some federal agencies that we cooperated with, especially when it's involving scamming and all that stuff, but they wanted my sources, and then those sources were going to be turned over to R. Kelly's team. And at that time, R. Kelly's team was issuing out threats and stuff. And none of my sources was going to catch nothing behind talking to me. So no, I'm sorry. So yeah, and here's the thing too. He being sued. You ain't supposed to move on assets while you under no lawsuit. The only way you can do that is by filing bankruptcy. Startovernow.org. So I don't know why he's talking about, at least I have to file bankruptcy. Well, it's going to be considered that you knew that you were in a lawsuit and you were moving assets, and you're not allowed to move assets while you're in a lawsuit because they're going to revert them right back. But if you file bankruptcy, you ain't got to worry about moving it. And it wasn't very smart of you to sit up and talk about your extensive portfolio when everybody now was losing money on the market. Everybody losing money. I just saw a white man literally apologizing to all of his clients for losing $150 million of their portfolio. I said, well, damn. Well, damn. Okay. But I don't know nothing. Okay. A few of his employees are suing him. Let me tell you something. These people that platform these porn stars, these rappers, just, whenever they're quote unquote trying to help, and then you have, gang members that are hosts on the show, what happens is they tend to threaten other people, and you're the boss. So of course, if I get threatened while I'm on your show, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. It's gonna happen with zoos. All of them. I'm telling you, it's coming down. We safe. Only people we got to worry about is who we talk about. And I don't give a damn about that. Catch me if you can, bro. File your paperwork. Moving on. All right, y'all. I know he's gonna be in my DM talking shit. I don't care. He is more than welcome to come on the platform and address it, because like I said, it was an LAPD member that gave me this information. They want you out of town and told you could take the easy way or the hard way. And you taking the easy way by saying that y'all was going broke, knowing damn well y'all wasn't going broke. Y'all staff just got locked up. So you didn't have to lay off because your staff got locked up. Somebody I did layoffs. No, they got locked up. They're on the prison payroll now. So move on. Move. Okay, so we got an update. So remember I told y'all, I'm sorry, I don't know how I did that. Okay. So remember I told y'all that, you know, I know Aisha and, you know, a lot of people were dragging her as if it was like somehow, I guess, all the way her fault as to why, you know, Anthony Edwards, her baby daddy is doing her. You know, they're calling her a gold digger and all sorts of things. Now, I am a firm believer. If you open your legs and you receive, you shall receive whatever it is that you get, and you are solely responsible of that. Now, there's a lot of women that would beg to differ to say, well, he didn't have to come in her, but you didn't have to let him come in you. It starts in you didn't have to let him come in you. And every time we lay back and we receive whatever that energy is, what it leaves, what it brings, it's ours. And we can't make nobody stay around to take care of it. So wake up. Now, there was talk said that his PR team put out saying that he had paid her for 18 years of child support up front and a $1 million payment. $5,000 a month because apparently she was trying to get a higher amount in California that got kicked out. So now she's going to file in Georgia for her child support. The only reason he put it out there is because he wants the family contracts, the Russell Simmons contracts, the Steph Curry contracts. You got to be a family man. You can't be around here popping up babies and having illegitimate babies, and then you want to be a brand to kids and stuff like that. Them white folks don't play that, Anthony. And so here's the thing, for those of y'all that were dragging Aisha, saying that she was a gold digger, I ain't gonna lie, the way she just hit back at some of y'all, not us, winos, because we understand the game, you know what I'm saying? But the way she just checked social media and clocked everybody's wine had me clutching for my invisible pearls, okay? I give you Aisha, and then stay tuned for that karma here in just a second, okay? Let's go.
Read comments that say, oh, you're a gold digger, or you kept the baby for a check. What if I came to y'all's pages, right? And I compared the men that you have children with to the men that I have children with.
That's right.
And I said, you were down for poverty when you picked him to be your baby daddy, weren't you? Oh, you kept that baby for an extra income tax credit, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for a couple extra $100 in food stamps, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for an extra Section 8 voucher. Is that why you kept your baby? Now, if that was triggering, that's how I feel every time somebody says, do you even love that baby? You kept that baby for a check. Oh yeah, baby, I'm on one tonight. We gonna talk about it. Cause see, I sat back and I watched y'all in your dirty bonnets, lay back on your headboards, or in your cars with the cloth seats. I saw you. And you voiced your opinion.
Aisha, what's wrong with a cloth seat? What's wrong with a cloth seat? At least they ain't burning your legs when you sit down in the hot sun. What is wrong with a cloth seat? Everybody got to start somewhere. Aisha, don't be coming for the cloth seats now, okay? I occasionally have cars with cloth seats. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, I'm on your side, but don't do that. Go ahead, girl. Finish up what you got to say.
About what you would have did if you were in my situation with my options. Options that you do not have, and you probably never will.
Okay.
How you gonna tell me what you would have did with my situation when you had a baby for your weed man? Or you had a baby for that dude that be robbing everybody? Or you had a baby for the booster? Or you had a baby for the dude that you have to run down for $250? Yeah.
Oh, that's her real voice, by the way. It doesn't match her body, but that is her real voice. First time I heard her speak, I was like, oh, That's different. I guess her voice never developed. I don't know. She's almost 40. You know, her voice just never developed. I love my deep voice. I mean, I used to get told on the phone when I was on the phone with boys when I was younger. They be like, "Man, you got a deep voice." And then come to find out, my voice was for radio. My voice was for the internet. Okay, my voice was built for a microphone. And play with my voice. So I like my deep voice, you know. But she decided to keep her puberty voice, her before puberty voice. Okay, and so shout out to Aisha. Now here's the thing. Everybody gagged. Well, homegirl gagged them in their dirty bonnets. And I mean, the bonnets do be a little dirty sometimes. You know, sometimes I forget to be washing my do-rag and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. She got a point, you know. But here's the thing. While everybody was gagging her, I didn't expect to see what happened. So here's the thing. Karma can happen either way. And so he was out here embarrassing her, you know, saying that he wants nothing to do with the baby, go take care of the baby yourself, putting out false news, false headlines, saying that he had paid her $1 million up front. That is not true. She's still fighting legally, but now she's going to have to fight the NBA and a workman's comp program because homeboy just twisted his ankle.
Alexander Walker finds DiVincenzo. Randall on the floor. Can't get back on the scoreboard. Offensive rebound. Edwards. Good.
And he had just tremendous as he goes down and rolls his ankle right there. You do not want to see that.
Last thing you want to see. 38-30 is our score. 3:45 to go in the first half.
Julius misses the jump shot. Ant gets the offensive rebound, and everybody coming down to join the trainers.
Oh, somebody kiss the boo-boo. Somebody kiss the boo-boo. Oh, Lord, that ain't gonna her check. She's still gonna get her money. It ain't gonna be as much, but she's still gonna get her money. But I was like, how he just take you out? I said, how God just take you out for a whole season? Whole season. Now he got time to be home with babies, okay? Because they're going to be home for a long time. Long time. Moving on. Get your money, girl. Get your money. Okay? All right. Who is it? Hold on. Man, listen. In White Wine News, I just thought this was pure tea funny. So, I was telling y'all that when we were on tour, on our comedy tour, I was telling y'all got to take it easy on white women. You really have to. They really going through it. People, y'all don't think we got the same struggle. Now, I know some of them, they try to act like they high and mighty, but at the surface, when you start peeling back them layers, they going through the same thing we go through in bonnets. Barefoot and pregnant. Go, Jasmine.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ryan won't answer his fucking phone. He's at someone's fucking house. Just someone's location. Who the fuck's house is this? Whose fucking house is this, bro? What the? Hi, is Brian here? That's his card.
I don't know, Brian.
That's my boyfriend. He's here and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
Dude. Holy.
We ride at dawn.
Brian's you're fucking a gay man. He's cheating on me with a gay fucking man. On me with a fucking man? You're cheating on me with that fucking man, Brian? Are you fucking
No, I'm not, bro.
What the? Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from fucking gaming, bro.
You just that guy?
No, it's my friend from
You
gaming.
just that guy.
No, that's my
You
friend
just
from
fucked that
Xbox.
Oh my god, Brian, you just
That's my friend from Xbox.
Why weren't you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on? You were just fucking him.
No, I wasn't.
You
That
were
was my
just
friend
fucking
from
him.
Xbox.
You were just fucking him.
No.
You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant.
Oh, just go.
I'm calling the police. You're gone. You're getting
Can we
evicted.
go?
You were just cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just.
Man.
This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants on. That's all on video.
No.
Oh yes, it is. You're cheating on me with a man.
Fine, whatever, man. Can we go?
You are done. You're never seeing your fucking kids again.
Whatever, bro.
You just my boyfriend?
No, I did not, okay?
He you? But no, what happened? Tell me what happened. I'm pregnant. We have 3 fucking kids.
Not a thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Get the my property.
Call the police. Wow. Brian's cheating on me with a fucking dude.
Get off my property right now. Fucking nerve coming to somebody else's house, you out of here.
You enjoy his ass.
I'm the neighbor sitting outside like this. It's hot. And as soon as everybody go inside and she ready to leave, I'm going to say, hey, excuse me, darling. Hey, everything okay? Everything okay? You sure you don't want to come inside and call the police? I can call the police for you. Yeah, I've been seeing him come around here. That's your baby daddy? Okay, I've been seeing him come down here, round here. His car been out there every day. I thought maybe his brother was in town visiting him. I had no idea he had a pregnant wife at home. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus, I didn't know. This is not that type of neighborhood. We normally don't have this kind of thing going on. Yes, ma'am. You sure you don't want to come here? You stressing that baby out like that? It's hot outside. I'll get you some lemonade. You sure? Well, listen, I'm always here if you need anything. My name is Miss Carla. Miss Carla, yes, I've been living here 30 years. He just moved in 10 years ago, and I see cars come and go, but your baby daddy, his car been here for 2 months. I thought he had because he keeps them rotating, and they usually come in after midnight. Yes. That's me all day. Now here's the thing. I told y'all when we was on tour, we gotta take it easy on our white sisters, okay? She was pregnant. She just lost her job, okay? Because she put this video out. They actually just fired her. She gave a statement. I don't know how she got fired. I guess maybe because I mean, it is technically harassment and trespassing and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter if you're pregnant or not. But it is unfortunate. If she does reach out to me, listen, baby, reach out to Miss Carla here. I go by Tasha K online and I'll post your GoFundMe because you and that baby gonna need some help, okay? You're gonna, because I'm sure he gonna move in with the dude with no pants. Yes, absolutely. But here's the thing. They really going through it. True story. I told y'all this. True story. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I do tell this story sometimes. I order Uber Eats in North Carolina. I order Uber Eats. When I got to the door to get the Uber Eats, there was a white girl at the door. She had my smoothies. I looked behind her. There's a white dude standing behind her. He was a skinhead. He had tattoos and stuff everywhere. And I was just like, are you training or something? And then she goes, no. And I said, well, who is this? She was like, oh, he's just my security. And then he says he's the security. I said, why do you need security to do Uber Eats? Turns out when he got in the car, they had the two kids in the car that they had together. He was the white man's security. He was her baby daddy. She was driving. He was sitting in the passenger seat, and they was going to split the tips when they done because he ain't got no damn job. And by the looks of it, he couldn't get one. I said, listen, these white girls are going through it just as much as we go through it, okay? We have got to have a level of compassion for them. And so I mean what I say. Miss Carla said she's going to post that GoFundMe because you done lost your job behind this one. This some Atlanta shit, y'all. This some Atlanta, Houston shit. This y'all people. After the break, we got Ruby Rose, DDG, Ruby Rose, Drewski. We also got Matt Barnes crying over little Matt, the little boy Matt inside. He lost his family, his baby mama struck back. And we also got Kevin Gates and his side chicks going wild, okay? Y'all stay right here. Happy 700K Facebook. I see y'all. I see y'all. Look at y'all in the tender for the 1 million Facebook. I see you. Okay. Y'all throw some wine glasses up over there, Facebook. You know, YouTube, they already been there and done that. Okay. But y'all coming up. Okay. And TikTok, y'all in the running too for 1 million. Y'all at the 800, almost 900,000. All right. So we see y'all. Y'all make some noise for yourself. Okay. Listen, we'll be right back after the break. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
Watched an earlier episode of you when you weren't my biggest fan, and you were like, "Oh, Kat, you called her ugly, but she got the
say that."
No, but you said she got the money. You said she got the money from you. She was tired of the old shit. She went and got this little young. She got some young fresh whatever. She got the bag from you, and now she got on to the little nigga kissing her ass. And I was like, but she right. Like, not that she right, because I would have loved to have that. But because I was in that for so long and seeing how these little girls service you and cater to you and you feel like king and da-da-da-da-da, and then I wanted to emulate you. I wanted that for me.
Let's move on to Kanye. So Kanye been out here wilding. Now they trying to say that, you know, he got his information on the twins from me.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
When I told you that I wanted us to change, I really meant that. Earlier, when I was talking about the threesome, well, that was just me being honest with you.
I appreciate you being honest, babe, and opening up to me. I really want you to be happy.
Listen, babe, you're my wife. You're my soulmate. And no one and nothing is gonna change that.
Okay, so listen, if we do this, we gotta have some rules.
Definitely.
Okay.
You say the word.
Just listen. Rule number one.
Rule number one.
No one-offs.
No.
No sex, no dates, nothing.
Sounds good.
This is for us. Rule number two.
Rule number two.
Feel comfortable if I pick her.
But I mean...
Okay, listen. We can pick her together.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah. Rule number three. What's rule number three?
Go back to rule number one.
No one-offs.
No one-offs.
No one-offs. Absolutely never. And is there a rule? Is there a fourth rule?
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
All right, and don't forget, we'll be heading over to TashaKLive.com for that exclusive with Hazel E. We also got that Benzito movie streaming as well as the comedy special that you guys saw earlier in the show, okay? You do have to subscribe using the website, TashaKLive.com. It's lit over there. You get commentary, you get movies, you got documentary, and it's all black everything. I love it, okay? Also, guys, don't forget, if you are tired of being in debt, okay, you got credit card bills, you got student loans, you're behind on your mortgage, you know, car problems and everything, child support, guys, please talk to a bankruptcy attorney. You can do it for free using my link, startovernow.org. You may even get in contact with my personal bankruptcy attorney if you live in Pennsylvania or Florida, okay? And so don't sit in there, don't drown in that, don't do that. Be free like me. Y'all see how my skin glowing and everything? Y'all see how I look? And you still get to keep your house and a car and all your assets when you file bankruptcy, okay? So don't believe all the hype out there. The creditors is paying a lot of money to keep y'all in debt, okay? They'll even throw taxes in there. If you ain't paid taxes in 3 years and you owe taxes, they'll wipe that off in a bankruptcy as well too. Wipe it out, all right? Let's go. Startovernow.org. Now, Ruby Rose. So, wasn't going to talk about this child, but when I saw her up here spewing dangerous rhetoric, I had to step in the conversation. I really did. Okay. There's already enough toxic masculinity stuff going around. But then, you know, I speak for the females in this situation because, you know, these are the type, Ruby Rose, in my opinion, after you watch these videos, and I'm going to make my point here, is, and I hate to say this, Now, Cassie did not deserve to get her ass whooped at all. Okay, nobody deserves to get hit on, beat on, or anything like that. But Cassie was a willing participant in those orgies. Okay, there was a lifestyle that Cassie was after. It was a nice lifestyle. I did hear from sources that she even threw it up in Kim Porterface. Okay, when he had, even though her and Kim did become friends before that, she was a new girl, she was this, she was that, she was a one on top. He had them beefed her head up like she was gonna be that girl. But when he started treating her the same way he treated all of his other girls, that's when she woke up and started to mend. And started to build relationships with the women that were already in his life, because she realized that she had to get out. And then she tried to warn other girls too to not mess with him, like Lori Harvey. She had got into it with Lori. She had got into it with Gina and stuff like that. And then they come back years later and, they try to sue for it. Okay. I just think Cassie should have got half, not the full amount, because the thing about it was, like, she was in charge of the orgies and stuff like that. And so to go back and try to blame someone for manipulating you and taking advantage of you when you were definitely over age and you were in charge. And I've spoken to a lot of the male prostitutes, and they said that they got the calls from her and she chose who she wanted to lay down with. She participated. She even, basically, forced them to do what he wanted, because this is what turned him on. She was in the business of pleasing her man. Okay? No, domestic violence is not hilarious. Stop. Okay. So when Ruby Rose decided to sit down with Bobby, that awkward white girl, and tell a story that I thought was very, very dangerous, I said, I'm gonna have to speak up on this, okay? Because you'll get beautiful girls like her. She's absolutely gorgeous. I believe that she could do anything that she puts her mind to, not body, but mind. And she can dominate in whatever that is, okay? But when you'll see these girls get into these lifestyles, and so she was, with DDG, who was already a streamer for quite some time, and when they fall in love with these men and they're the same age, it's not like DDG was a Diddy or anything like that, and it's not like he's a perfect man out here, but he had suggested something to her. He didn't put a gun to her head, but for her to sit down and tell Bobby this, go.
Mama Dump is, I was talked into doing OnlyFans by my ex. And, it was cool for the first couple of years, but now it's like, I have to keep doing it too. Yeah. So I kind of relate to you in that way. And it's just definitely put a damper on my reputation. But, it's a choice I made, and I'm just going to stick it out.
One more time, Jasmine, one more time. So basically what she's saying is that DDG, the reason she does OnlyFans is she makes a ton of money, over $1 million a month. Okay. And she has a clothing line also. I believe it's like a clothing panty line or something, but she's doing very well. Okay. And so she's very known on social media for her OnlyFans content, for her provocative content. And she's somehow been able to build other revenue streams doing that. But for her to sit down and tell Bobby this right here, the reason she's doing it is because DDG made her.
Mama Dump is, I was talked into doing OnlyFans by my ex. And, it was cool for the first couple of years, but now it's like, I have to keep doing it too. Yeah. So I kind of relate to you in that way. And it's just definitely put a damper on my reputation. But, it's a choice I made, and I'm just going to stick it out.
That's dangerous. That's a dangerous comment. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Because DDG had to respond, because people are calling him, oh, you trafficking, oh, you pimping, you doing all of this, okay? And this is what it looks like. It's not like somebody came to her house, manipulated her, coerced her, and made her sell her ass for him. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. It's like these girls have a hard time trying to accept that this is the option that you chose to do. You did it. You're making a ton of money from it. And now you want to blame him because there is this side of it that's kind of like, I don't really think that's professional. You're better than this. Why are you stupid to this level? So it's her not taking accountability for her choice, her body, her choice, okay? And so when DDG responded, go ahead. Now, I don't even like this little boy here, but I'm with him. I'm on his side when he say this. Let's go.
But, it's a choice I made, and
Well, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like,
right.
What? Like, she made it sound like I'm a. Now I can see if I was getting a cut.
Exactly.
But if you making $800,000 a month,
right?
The hell? You better keep doing that shit. He said it like it was a bad thing. That's how much of a real I am. I'm like, you know what? I see how people look at you on the internet and shit, boom. I'm like, you should do it. Even though I'm with you at the time. I'm like, I wasn't really tripping, you feel me? I'm like, a nigga wasn't on no, oh, I can get you turned up, sign a contract. It was never on that. It was just on some like, you should take advantage of this. It became a multi-million-dollar thing for you that I never asked for a penny for. So how is it a bad thing? I didn't talk you into doing nothing. You can stop whenever you want.
Sure can.
I thought it was player of me, but I guess this is a trauma thing. That don't make no sense to me though.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to say about this, because I agree with him. It's not like he's getting a cut. It's not like he's trafficking you. And this happens a lot with these girls that get with these streamers that already have public, platforms. And when somebody sees your potential, right? And they say, hey, I think you should do this because there's nothing else you can do right now that can yield the type of money that you need. You should go out and do this. And you chose to do it. That ain't got nothing to do with him. Yeah, he gave you the idea, but he didn't force you to do it. And now you're saying that you're trapped? You got other ways to make money. You got an internet. You got followers. Ain't nobody asking. Listen, you do not have to send pictures of you putting bananas in your vagina for nobody. You wake up every day and you choose to do that because you make great money. And if you ask me, he saw the potential and the only potential that you had at the time, and it's paying off. And that's why you got a clothing line. I hate when these young girls get out here and trying to act like they ain't got no accountability for your choice. I done been with plenty men in the past. Plenty men, okay? All of them said I had good stuff, but ain't nobody suggested. Maybe somebody did suggest that I sell it, but did I sell it? No. Nobody put no gun to my head. This is not trafficking. And she can stop anytime she wants to stop. Lack of accountability. I want to make the guy look bad. I don't want to take self-responsibility. So when she got out here talking shit about Drewski too, Drewski just got put in a lawsuit saying he was over there at the Diddy party. Could have been doing anything. We don't know what he was doing at the Diddy party. I know he got a lot of ass that Diddy would like. So I'm trying to figure out what his fat ass doing up over there anyway, dying as hell. Bending over and things, and he already spending the night with Cassette and stuff. So, it's a boys club, right? But here's the thing. So when she was with Drewski, she pretty much did the same thing that she did to DDG. And I'm just seeing a pattern with these girls out here, just like them little white girls who was talking about last week, who were sending pictures to companies that were profiting off of their pictures. And as soon as they turn 18, they want to sue the company for exploiting them, but you sent the pictures in. Oh my God. And they still out here sending pictures. These little boys better be, I got a son, so I'm putting them up on all game. I'm sorry. I am not, y'all can call me male identified, but I got a son and I got a daughter, and I put them up on both, okay? I put them up on both. But when she got out here trying to make Drewski sound like he was thirsty and needed a woman because she was mad that he embarrassed her. Talking about, oh, he paying for me. He doing all of this. Knowing I knew personally that she was sleeping and laying down with Drewski, but it just didn't look good for the brand. It didn't look good that he had ended things with you, and you're supposed to be one of the most beautiful women of Instagram times right now. Look at what she got. I'm telling you, just be lying out here. Go. Play the video.
Like the public? Okay. So I guess here's the honesty moment. You know this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, me and Drew were really in a relationship, and I said it was PR because he pissed me off and hurt my feelings. So, yeah. But that was really lame of me and embarrassing that I shouldn't have said that, but I was like, I had to stand on it. But, you know, it's in the past now. And we're friends and we're cool still. And, and we've known each other for like 10 years, like since high school type shit. It's like, we're always going to be friends. So I just want to clear it up because he was really bothered by that.
Please warn your sons. Please warn your sons. This is what you call vindictive. This is what you call I'ma spin the block. I'ma spin the narrative. Make sure I get my way. Sympathy, payola, whatever it is that I need, so I don't have to take self-accountability. And when I do decide to settle down and get married, all of this was not my fault. You ever seen a woman that feels like, you know, she's beautiful, she got everything, but she could be doing more, but she's too lazy to do it. So she ends up doing, you know, what she feels like she has to do in order to put money, you know, food on the table and stuff like that. And then they want to make others feel as if you talked them into doing it, but really they just lack of self-accountability or just lack self-drive. Like, this is her. And there's a lot of them out here. Gen Z is on the loose. I'm telling you. Y'all better warn your kids. Be careful out here. She gonna be suing here soon. She'll be suing here soon. Watch what I tell you. Kiki Palmer. Speaking of another one. So I was debating whether or not I was gonna even touch this topic here because I know y'all love yourself some Kiki, and I think Kiki is amazingly talented. Let me say that first and foremost. Okay, I think she is absolutely gorgeous. I think she's amazingly talented. I think she is super smart, but I just don't think she got common sense. And so, you know, Kiki paraded her and her baby daddy around the internet, broke up with him over on the internet, took him back on the internet, put restraining orders on him on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Took the baby from him on the internet. You know, just all types of shit. Showed him throwing her over the couch on the internet, told us to mind our business on the internet. Out here doing interviews saying Trey Songz filmed her against her rights, even though he told her they were gonna be filming at the party. And so she went to the closet instead of leaving the party. She went to hide in the closet instead of hiding in a cab. Men are just out here just dogging the eye, just doing her wrong and just taking advantage of her and everything. Just another one. No common sense. And so now she being dragged for interviewing Jonathan Majors. And I get it. I get why they dragging her. I really do. They saying you're really tone deaf. You're lacking common sense here, Kiki. Kiki. Hello. Kiki, are you there? Why are you interviewing someone who's been accused of putting his hands on a woman? We've all seen the tapes, like we saw the tape of your baby daddy taking your phone from you and throwing you over the couch. It's not funny at all. But these are the images that you put out. And then for you to sit down with a man that was being chased around the city after he had done choked her up and all the types of things and told her to be his Coretta. And now you sitting down giving him a platform because you need views. I ain't surprised that she's doing it because I remember this video here and that's why I got the trending the other day on Twitter. Let's go, Jasmine.
People like, my mom always talks about R. Kelly performing live. The way he connects with the audience. That's something that you can't.
Mom.
R. Kelly.
Terrible example.
Why don't y'all gonna stop coming at my boy Kels?
No,
okay?
R. Kelly gonna stop coming on 13-year-old girls.
You don't
allegedly.
feel like these stories are a little
That's what he gonna start
crazy
doing.
about R. Kelly and make you look at him like.
Well, you know what? The last people that they were talking about, they were over the age of 18.
Well, there was one that they said he was grooming since she was 14.
Stop with the grooming.
We saw the tape.
Stop with the
Kiki.
grooming. I don't know this side of Kels.
You don't know this side?
I do not know this side of Kels. The side of
See,
Kels I know is the musical genius,
He is a
okay?
musical
But then
Come
you
on
see
now.
all these women coming out and telling their stories about what one woman said he gave her an STD.
Well,
and she's suing for
guys
that.
are doing that. Like a lot of guys do this. It's not just Kels now.
He married Aaliyah when she was
What?
15. Proof to that, and we saw the tape.
You know what? I cannot speak on those things that I don't know.
So the next time she get out here asking y'all to rally behind her business, That it's time she want to get out here and ask y'all, you know, hey, my baby daddy done did this, he done did that. Y'all rally behind me. And then when she want to take him back, that's her business. Next time she tell y'all that Trey Songz made her do something she didn't want to do, and there's a lot of pressure in the industry, but she didn't believe anything that they were saying about R. Kelly. The next time she wants to interview with Jonathan Majors or anybody that has been accused of DV, the same as her baby daddy, but her baby daddy can't do it, but he can. But she decides to sit down and take her baby daddy back and then tell us to drag him in the same place. Yeah, that's y'all business. That's y'all business there. But y'all swear I'm a little Kiki hater. But I hope y'all enjoy the Jonathan Majors interview. She might as well interview her baby daddy. Moving on. What we got, break? Oh, we got next, Jasmine. Hold on for a second. All right. So after the break, we definitely got Matt Barnes finally admitting, okay, after the black chick was lying on him, that he was cheating on his fiance, okay, soon to be wife, okay. She had just had a new baby, you know, last year. Fresh old baby, beautiful old baby. Okay, definitely going to be talking about Kevin Gates and his side chicks going wild right after the break. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe and hold that thought. We will be right back. Got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means Bully raise a glass to. Let's go!
Tired of unreliable phone plans?
Can you hear me now?
What about never having service and having to spend all your hard-earned money on hidden fees? And don't even get me started on the customer service. Hear me now. Tired of phone plans ganging up on you? Get Rockstar Wireless. Say goodbye to big phone bills. Switch to Rockstar Wireless for unlimited talk, text, and data for just $19.99 a month. And never be held down by your phone bill again. Rockstar Wireless has your back. Stay connected with Rockstar Wireless.
Now, I don't know if it's witchcraft or what. And I know it sounds super crazy. But all I know is every time I try to give my Trina some.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Since when was it okay for you to be a hoe?
Active sex life. Same thing.
The exclusiveness that only we share, us being completely vulnerable to each other, trying stuff and doing stuff together for the first time with each other only. We waited my whole life to save myself for you.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
All right, and we're back. And don't forget, all those movies and documentaries and comedy series are streaming live right now on TashaKLive.com. Remember, we're heading over there to watch the Hazel E interview live on TashaKLive.com right after this. And she done told all Nikki baby business. When I was telling y'all about Nikki, I was saying she was saying Nikki is African. Y'all talking about Nikki Trinidadian, and I'm talking about Nikki baby. My bad. I'm sorry. You know, when we say Nikki out here, everybody only thinks of one Nikki. Okay, even though there are tons of Nikkis out here, it's an old school name. All right. Okay. Matt Barnes, after dragging me and threatening to sue the black chick and me, and Big Bank will take Little Bank. Now, Little Matt is doing big interviews to apologize to Anasa Sims, his fiance, for asking white women if they're squirter or creamers. Go, Maddie, Little Matt, let's go.
Actions. I literally just lost my family through being what you talked about, I was the strong provider. I wasn't there emotionally. I wasn't empathetic. I wasn't willing to share those emotions. And that was stuff that my ex would tell me, you're a wall. And then again, trying to dig back and understand and starting counseling that, like you said, little Matt from back then is still hurt and still trying to find his way. Although grown Matt seems like he has it all, little Matt is there more than I realized. So my question is to all those men that can't or feel like they can or just won't, tears won't come out. I know it's such a refreshing and helpful and good thing to do as a man, but how do you cry if you don't? I don't want to say I don't know how to cry because I've cried before, but I haven't cried in probably 30 years.
You're guarded.
Too much.
You have to change your perspective of what crying is.
Oh, little Matt. This therapist is saying little Matt is still hurt. That's why Big Mac keeps hurting his fiance and his kids and all the other women that he's sleeping with that Anasa listed. Do you remember that list? Jasmine, do we have a copy of that list? Masika Kalisha and all the women that he had slept with over a 2-year period. She had missed the white girl that we had put out with the DMs when he was asking her, was she a squirter or a creamer? But what I do want to know, Jasmine, do you have that audio of him talking about me? The calling me the black chick and everything? Because I want to know this real quick. Maddie, little Matt.
So Tasha K is the black chick who got sued by Cardi B for putting out false information about her and sued by Kevin Hart for putting false information out about him. So I think she would tread lightly on anything.
Yeah, no, that's the same guy. I think he had one of those little surgeries done to him.
Oh, shit. So yeah, he lost some weight. And Floyd sponsored or paid for his blog, and now he's too good for everybody. So again, I don't be fucking with these dudes. I be saying, yeah, don't fuck with any of these bloggers. They're all sneaky, backstabber, opportunists. I knew Jason Lee before anybody knew him, back when he was fat with bad haircuts. And all of a sudden he's on now and he's too good for everybody. So.
Oh, was that little Matt or Big Matt threatening the black chick? Was that little Matt or Big Matt? Was that the Matt with the wall up? Or was that little Matt crying out, being emotional in the DM because Anasa was giving you that business at the house? That's why you jumped in my DM, white boy. Oh, I'ma sue you. You better tread lightly. This is Lil Matt. This is Lil Matt. Lil Matt is emotionally unstable. Lil Matt is sexually immature. That's what your therapist should have told you. You don't need no therapy to tell you that Lil Matt needs to know how to cry. You know how to cry, just like you be in my DM crying, because Anasa finna hit your ass for that child support. Talking about keep playing with me, I'ma sue you for all this shit. And this is an AI doctored audio. Everything is AI. Y'all post me again with some bullshit, I'ma sue you. This is Matt crying. This is little Matt crying. I said, really, Matt, AI? We post everyone. Ha ha. You should know I have no issue admitting when I've effed up. Y'all keep listening to this weird beat trying to extort me. While y'all think y'all the only blog that posts whatever it is. So basically, he know my source. And so my thing is, if it's AI, why did you say where I got it from, which is the source? And she trying to extort you. What's your company's name since you speak for the company? If I see one more lie, we can play Big Bank, take Lil Bank. Lil Matt, take Big Tasha K. That's why your ass was in the deal crying. Nasa, we're packing her shit. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Get my baby. Don't you touch my baby. Don't you touch my baby. Get my shit. Get my shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Let me alone, Matt. Let me alone. I got you with 8 different women, and then the blog just put out a knife, a white one. You asked if she's a screamer or a squirter while I was on the hospital bed having your baby? Are you crazy? Nigga, I kill you. I swear to God, I kill you. For her to make a list. For her to make a list. That's why Lil Matt jumped in my DM crying. Don't you touch me! You been touching those dirty whores! You been touching those dirty whores! Don't you touch me! It's lonely. I know it's lonely. Oh, karma got you. Karma got Anthony Edwards. Look at y'all. We are just in the year of karma, okay? Oh my God. Anasa, baby, keep doing you. Now she did hit back. Hold on for a second. Anasa did hit back. I have the message? Because she did respond to this interview real quick. I just got carried away because I was excited. there for a second. Okay, Anasa Sims says, if you're, let me put on my reading glasses. Hold on for a second, guys. Are you guys enjoying the show? Are you guys enjoying Free Friday? Don't forget now, we're going to head on over to TashaKLive.com for our Hazel E exclusive. You know, she tell everybody business in Hollywood and to be true too. Okay, true wine. All right, so Anasa says, if you're going to talk publicly about our personal issues, tell the whole story, little Matt. Don't post half-truths about me and our past relationship to gain sympathy from the masses. I'm in the trenches doing the hard work, making sure our kids are okay. You've made no effort, you little light-skinned no effort to emotionally support all of your children through this traumatic transition you've caused, but you're willing to be vulnerable for strangers on the gram and profit. Please keep my name out your mouth. Since I've left, I've said nothing about your funky ass. She didn't say funky ass. I said that, okay? I've said nothing about you. And you know, there's so much I could say about the man you truly were to me. If you don't have respect for yourself or for me, at least have respect for our children. Who follow you and see your post. Your post is triggering for the kids. And while we're in the midst of healing and rebuilding our lives without you, little Matt, okay? We're the ones who reaped all the damage you've caused by your constant selfish, toxic choices. You didn't consider our kids and our actions before you took Masika, Kalisha, and all those 8 other women out, okay? Before you got in that white girl's DM and asked her if she was a squirter or a creamer, and Tasha K exposed those, and that was the trigger that I needed to leave your Jerry curl having ass. So here's the thing. You didn't consider our kids and the actions before. Please try to consider them now if you want to do some good. Please don't speak about me. Go get consistent therapy, and most importantly, start building a relationship with God, okay? Peace and blessings. We have freed our sister as the wino. As a fellow winos, we have freed you. And she thanked us. She really did. She thanked us, winos. That's why I wasn't worried about this little light-skinned Jerry curl oil leaving on the pillow. Anyway, last but not least, okay, hold on for a second, y'all. All right, so Kevin Gates, oh Lord, I gotta get me a massage, y'all. See, I got on what it is, right? Put them down for a second. I got this on, okay, and my boobs are too heavy. And so what happens is it pulls down on my back. And when y'all see me doing this, that's why I wear the strapless bras all the time. And they do good, but because my breast's so heavy, it sits on my stomach and pushes my stomach out. And y'all forever trying to say I'm pregnant and stuff, but I just got big boobs and they heavy, and so I get dents in my shoulders. So, you know, right now I'm like real tense and everything. And so in November, I'm getting my surgery, okay? I'm getting my surgery. So I don't care what nobody got to say. These boobs is finna be a cool C. Right now, I am anywhere between a G, a H, a F, G, and a H, okay? On a good day or a bad day, and it usually be the triples, okay? So I apologize, y'all, but they Lord Jesus, okay? Oh, yes, they got to go. They got to go, okay? Before I round up around here like my grandmama them, and all you saw was titties. That's all you saw. Okay, I'm going to a C. Pray for me. It's happening this year after Wino Wing. Now, Kevin Gates. Now, a lot of y'all saying y'all didn't believe if what Brittney Renner, her wearing the hijab was real. Y'all said it was fake. Y'all called it. Okay, y'all was right. I thought she was really about that life. Okay. Especially with her out on the internet. You got that video of Brittney sitting in the car talking about the type of man that a hypersexual man is and an undisciplined man. Jasmine, you got that video?
Not been on a date since I've been Muslim. Now, there have been plenty of married Muslim men in my DMs, and just because it's permissible does not mean I have to sign up for it. I didn't come this far to be one of several, so let's be very crystal clear on that. When you go without sex for an extended amount of time and you are honoring yourself in a way that you never have before, you really start to see where people are leaking their energy, where they lack discipline. And there's nothing more unattractive than someone who lacks discipline. I like my men disciplined and a little militant. So when you don't choose you, there could never be an us. A lot of men think I need more of something to feel more. Babe, you need to go deeper. The only thing that can quench lust is love. The only thing that can quench lust is love. Please understand that. And if you have so much love to give, and you ain't got no one to give it to right now, give it to yourself.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So every time she say that, I just it's funny to me. I'm thinking she's mocking the Islam culture. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. And so when she showed out after giving that immaculate speech about undisciplined and how men are and how a lot of married men are in her DM because it's permissible to have 4 and 5 wives and stuff like that. It doesn't mean she wants to be an extra. So when she popped up on DDG's stream with Kevin Gates, Jasmine, I can't roll that footage. Roll that footage, Jazzy Bae.
Sorry, technical error. Give me 1 second.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Alhamdulillah. But I ain't gonna lie. Here's the thing. While she getting that video, I love the fashion of the Islam women. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I love it. I am always like, especially when I go to Mali or go to any Muslim-dominated countries, I love getting my little, Fulani jewelry. I love the you know what I'm saying, the head wraps. I love the, I just love it all. It's just so beautiful. It's just so calm and it's so pure. It's so beautiful. It's so sexy and sensual to me. You know what I'm saying? And my husband, it's like he crave me more like when I'm covered. Like he be trying to see what's up under there and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna lie. Like if y'all see me pop up with the Muslim wear, it's because I just like it. It ain't because I'm Muslim. It's because I just like it. Okay. So no offense to any of the Muslims out here. You got it, Jasmine? You ready? Taking a long time. I'm taking a long time.
I'm sorry, it's not pulling up. Give me 1 second.
It's not pulling up. You got another video?
I'm trying to re-edit because it's not pulling up. I don't know. Something's wrong with my drive.
Okay, but it's missing the show. You got something else where she was with Kevin Gates? Anything? I just want to see her. Just, that outfit she had on was just so cute, though. It was so cute. Look at her. Oh. I'm telling you, it's cute. I'm not putting this on right. It's supposed to be on like this. I'm not doing it right. Jasmine, give me a second. So, alhamdulillah. So here's the thing. So, she holding him down. Kevin Gates is still married to Drewski. And so while he was still married to Drewski, everybody was trying to figure out, are they sleeping together? Are they sleeping together? Because, his side chicks have been taken to the internet to basically call him out. Not call him out. I just don't understand how women attack other women, for sleeping with men that they sleeping with and trying to call another woman out. Like, oh, you Muslim, you serving Allah, you sleeping with a married man. It's like, bitch, so are you. So when his other side chick got out here basically to call them out, I was just like, well, what? Ain't this a part of the religion and the culture? Go ahead.
It's honestly just sick how I was just laid up with him and you seen it and decide to hit him up to meet up. Just disgusting. He called you washed several times and that you lost your glow. That just goes to show you how this man just uses women when it's beneficial to him. Just manipulative and narcissistic as You turned Muslim because it's a trend, and it's honestly a mockery to the religion. Cut it out. Brittney, you preach that you don't want to deal with a man that deals with multiple women, yet you're dealing with one. How contradicting is that? And I'm all about being devoted to one God, but do it for the right reasons. You literally turned to Islam because you're on your last leg.
Oh.
Women always want to turn to religion as their last outlet. Was this the clout y'all was looking for to make herself lit on her little show for Basketball Wives? Because she has no one else, obviously. Knowing that I was just laid up in the bed with you. I'm tired of this man f***ing with me when it's convenient or beneficial to him. I give too much love to be treated like this. And the one thing you've always told me is that I have a...
Love or coochie? You give too much love or coochie? Fix it. Fix it. Go.
I give too much love to be treated like this. And the one thing you've always told me is that I have a really big heart. And that's why men like you take advantage of it.
Pause. You have a really big heart because you give you give a lot of coochie. That's when they start saying you got a big heart. It's because you giving coochie out in abundance without any restrictions, without any discipline. You know, without any. This is what I need from you in order to get something. You just free for all. Go ahead.
Honestly, tired of being the nice, cool, laid back girl. I'm sick of it. Men need to learn to stop f***ing with our emotions. And I'm honestly more disappointed than I am hurt. And I knew what I was getting myself into f***ing with a rapper. But there's just certain things.
I knew you were smart. I knew it. I knew she had something in there. She should have known messing with a rapper. But go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Are just way too disrespectful. At the end of the day, these men will lie to you, gaslight you, manipulate you, and embarrass the f*** out of you. But lesson learned, I'm gonna just have to charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game. Yes, the game. Big heart. Sorry, I'm sorry that your big heart got taken advantage of. And so, you know, she out here, she's bad. Kevin Gates thinks it's funny, you know what I'm saying? And so she does have a... Jasmine, do we have that audio of her recording him, putting it out, and she was questioning him about Brittney? Because a lot of y'all had questions as to whether or not she was still giving up that cooch under that gown.
You know how I feel about you. You don't even take my feelings into consideration. Like, it's... I had to find out through the internet that you lied to me when you could have... I literally told you to just keep it real and tell me, like...
Well, if you feel like I lied to you, then fuck it. I don't even know why we talking. I'm tired of talking about the same.
All right.
Now, please don't make me get angry.
You already are. You don't give a fuck. I'm angry too. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I told you you're the only man I fuck with, so I'm really hurt. I was genuine with you the whole time, bro. It's up, Kevin. Like, it really is. Whether you care or not, it's really... And I wish you would understand that. Sometimes it's not just about you and your selfishness. It's about other people, especially what you put them through. If you didn't give a fuck about me, you shouldn't have with...
Didn't that man say he was tired of talking? Keep going, girl. Keep going.
Me the way you did. And that's the part. Or you could have at least kept it real with me, because that's all I did with you, for real. So
I'm not saying because I was not thinking about nobody. I was just doing something to make myself laugh. That's all I was doing.
To making yourself laugh?
Yeah.
Knowing that even if you say you wasn't thinking about me, but I literally was just talking to you about how I felt about you.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about myself because I'm dealing with a lot right now. So I really don't even care about what nobody else going through, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you never care, and that's the part. But seeing you and Brittney together, that's you could have told. I literally asked you about you and Brittney.
I don't think you know. But I don't feel like talking about this no more because it's not making my life peaceful.
Okay, so one last thing. Be honest. Are y'all Are you and Brittney?
No, we can't have sex till marriage.
But you guys are back fucking with each other. You guys are back together, right?
We can't have sex till marriage.
That's not my question. I'm saying, are you guys back fucking with each other?
I told you we can't have sex till marriage.
After all the shit you talked, you're still dealing with her. That's crazy to me.
He just told you he can't have sex till marriage. He gonna marry her. Men love hoes. When they love when hoes cover up. And so him and Brittney been had something going on. Jasmine, where that clip at when they met each other at the Rolling Loud? Where is that? She was like, oh, where you got that clip?
We ain't talk about that clip.
Damn it, Jasmine, shit.
We didn't talk about that clip.
Did not give it to you?
No. You can send it to me and I'll load it up. I'll find it.
Them and ain't got time. We got that other interview scheduled, but yeah, him and Brittney been rocking. She saw him at Rolling Loud and she was just rubbing on him. She was like, oh, you could tell she just had like a air-based orgasm when she had saw him. You ever had an air-based orgasm before? Them things are intense. I've had it, alhamdulillah. Here's the thing. So homegirl was tight. Sidechicks going wild. He told you he was just doing something to make himself laugh, which means translation, he's doing something that's making him happy. And he's excited that Brittney is challenging him in ways to be better. She's changed herself, okay? And he told her during that Rolling Loud meeting that, listen, I F with you. I love how you just do you and be yourself and how you inspire people. You even inspire me. And so Brittney is inspiring him to be more devoted to Allah and honor Allah's word. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to take him away from Allah. So he said he wasn't thinking about none of that. And he do believe you got a big heart because you give him all the coochie that he's not supposed to have during Ramadan. So you was just laid up with him during Ramadan. Let me ask my husband a question because he don't really practice Ramadan like that, but he is a Muslim. Shay. Slang. God damn it. Hold on for a second. Okay, hold on for a second, child. Are you supposed to have sex at all during Ramadan, or you have sex when the sun go down? At all. Like even when you break your fast. Because Kevin Gates, he's fasting and he's with Brittney Renner. He said he can't have sex with Brittney Renner until they get married, but he has a side chick that he's having sex with, but he's still fasting during Ramadan. Is that a complete fast? Okay. Oh, okay. So Shaq said that they not supposed to have sex at all, but the way he do it and they do it in Mali is from sun up to sundown, you're not supposed to eat or drink nothing. He said it wasn't until he came to America is when he saw the Muslims in America drinking water during their fast and doing everything that Kevin Gates is doing. So it's, I guess different strokes for different Muslims and stuff like that. So I don't know. But
I found the clip real quick if you want to play it.
Yeah, put it up. This the one of Brittney Renner and Kevin Gates when they first met?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Excited right now. Hi everyone, it's Brittney Renner. Rolling Loud, Miami. What's good? Oh, Kevin Gates right now performing behind me. I almost got teary-eyed. My first Rolling Loud was Rolling Loud Miami 2019.
I want the interview, Jasmine.
So what?
Thank you so much.
And thank you. Let me tell you something. So my first.
Rewind it back just a little bit. When they
Hi everyone.
Okay. Look.
Hi. Wow. Hi everyone. My name is Brittney Renner, and I'm here with the one and only Kevin Gates. How you feeling?
Amazing. Hey, thank you. Hey, this I don't care if you get this on camera. I just want to say thank you for being an amazing person, always living in your truth. You inspire others silently. They probably don't want to admit it, but you inspire me. Thank you so much.
And thank you. Let me tell you something. So my first Rolling Loud I did in 2019 is when I first saw you. Yeah. And you were actually, Will and I worked together, and you were the only person that I wanted to see the entire festival. And today in 2022, it still rings true. You were the only person I wanted to see.
Did you like what you saw?
I actually loved it. I actually love what I'm seeing now.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
So what song off of Kaza do you feel like appeals to the people the most? Like it resonates with the most?
Which people?
All right,
the real people?
We're done. I just wanted y'all to see that hug, that orgasm hug, like, oh. So he's already been feeling her. And he loves her transition. And he's eating that up. And he gonna marry her. He gonna marry her. And she gonna marry him. He already said he love her. And she's doing something, he's doing something to make him laugh, to make him happy. And so, homegirl, I got a bit hard, and I literally just told you how much I love you, but he didn't tell you how much he loved you. And besides, she looks like she's ready to suck dick at any moment. Look at her look like. Come on now. You can't sell pussy forever. Oh, Lord. I wish these two nothing but the best. I ain't gonna lie. I'm here for it. Okay? I'm not the biggest Kevin Gates fan, but, it seems like Brittney is happy and she's sticking, to her religion. And she's doing her thing. So, she like it. We love it. I love it. I ain't hating on them, okay? At all. I think it's cute. And so for those of y'all that ask if I'm going to respond to Sukihana, the answer is no. It's time to pray. I'm not responding to her. I don't need to respond to Sukihana. I've said what I've said. I waved the white flag and Suki has won. And whatever way she thinks she's won in life, she has won. Tasha K has changed. I don't know if you've noticed, but I said in 2025, I ain't cussing nobody out first. I'm trying to be a better woman. And they keep dragging me down on the floor where they call it green. Coochie juices are. And I'm not going down there. I'm not mopping shit up or nothing. Hell out of here with that. I got children. I got a child that just turned 18. What I look like arguing? You have got to grow up. I've got to grow up. Alhamdulillah. Now, the show was sponsored in part by CMOS, okay? By Man Immunity, guys. You guys know that this is one of the top selling items. First of all, this is the gossip shop. So after we do gossip, we shop. So I save it for the end of the show so you guys aren't like overwhelmed with ads and stuff like that. But just so you guys know, I promote products that I personally use and that I want you guys to use. So what I've done, which is a genius thing, is reach out to the companies to ask them for the products that I personally use to sell to my audience. You guys are always asking me anyway what I got. So I might as well just give it to you. You don't have to buy. It's not a requirement, but they are some great products and the reviews speak for itself, okay? And so we got CMOS here. This is a liquid CMOS. You guys know that CMOS is very hard to make. It is a jelly-like, fishy-smelling substance that comes out of the ocean. It is a hard process to make. It doesn't last that long, but Man Immunity has created a formula made from Irish sea moss. It's very potent. It's got about 10,000 milligrams of sea moss per drop. It also has added spirulina, zinc, burdock root, and vitamin C. All right. And it has 98% of the vitamins and minerals that our body needs every day to function. Okay. And especially if we over 40, hell, over 35 these days. Okay. And so a lot of us are malnourished due to food and things like that. And we may drink too much or smoke too much, but you still need to be supplementing anyway. Okay. And so this actually is the mango flavor. We have the pineapple flavor available on shoptkdeals.com, and you can use my coupon code TK10 to buy as many bottles as you want. Okay, and so everybody should be supplementing. And besides, liquid vitamins enter the bloodstream a lot faster than capsules personally. And that's why I tend to open up a lot of my capsules that I have, especially when it comes to the mushrooms. Okay. And so I have a mushroom. Hold on for a second. First of all, everybody should be taking mushrooms in their diet. They're used for HPV therapy, T-cell therapy, HIV therapy, cancer therapy, and all things. You guys could do the research yourself. So we have the cordyceps mushrooms, that is for energy if you're always tired. We have the lion's mane mushroom, which is for memory, brain fog, and stuff like that. We also have the chaga mushroom, which is an antioxidant. It gives the cells everything that it needs in order to fight free radicals and things like that are in the body. We also have the reishi mushroom, which is the cardiovascular support. These are more potent, okay? All of these are in this mushroom extract complex. I'm almost out. Jason, could you please send me another bottle, please? All right? Because I'm almost out. I only got like 4 more shows on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I put my Vitamix powder, my mushroom powder in my smoothies, okay? And so if you guys don't like powders, you don't like smoothies, they have the gummies here, and it has all of the mushrooms combined here, including the shiitake mushroom, which has been proven to rid the body of a lot of things that we can get sexually or from other people. You know, I can't say the C word. Okay, so all of these are available on my website, shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. If you do buy all 5, thank you so much for the membership. If you do buy all 5, it is 30% off using coupon code TK10. If you buy individually, it's 10% off, okay? So everybody should have mushroom therapy in their diet, okay? Along with the sea moss. Don't forget, guys, we got the brightening serum. This is what I use for my face. I have no blemishes on my face, no makeup on my face right now. Only thing I have is the lip stain from the Sugarcase, okay? I use the Brighten Up Koji Acid Serum, okay? Now, this is a small bottle. Shout out to Beautifully Honest, because she just sent me 2 more bottles because I was about to buy, and she's like, why are you buying and you advertising? I'm like, because I like to support my Black businesses, okay? Period. And so I put this on after I wash my face, exfoliate and things like that, using my Dead Sea Mud Mask as well, which pulls all the impurities out of the skin. Okay, this is available on my website too, shoptkdeals.com. It actually penetrates the 5th layer, sucks all of the dirt and everything out of the skin, tightens the pores. I come behind it with my Koji acid here. It also has hyaluronic acid as well as glycolic acid and things, brightens up my skin, evens my skin tone, and I always look like I got silky smooth skin, okay? As you can see, this is available on shoptkdeals.com. This is Inez Beauty. Look for her under the partners tab. She is a Black woman, okay, with Black products. Also, in addition to the Koji acid, because this is for the face, we just partnered with my favorite, one of my favorite companies, Altuva. They have a lot of our products on the site, but we have the Koji Cocoa Soap. Now, here's the thing with the Koji Cocoa Soap. Y'all used to talk shit about my elbows. Y'all used to talk shit about my underarms. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And so what I did was I went and got me some Koji Cocoa Soap. And guess what? My underarms ain't black no more. My elbows ain't black no more. Okay? But I ain't bleached. Because Koji acid just helps to lighten hyperpigmentation and scars. So yes, this is a pricey soap. It's $20. But you only use it after you wash your body. You put this on, and I spot treat it when I use the Koji Cocoa Soap. I spot treat it. And once you spot treat it, it lightens up. Because somebody just emailed me the other day talking about, Tasha, how you get rid of, because your underarms used to be black. Well, I am a Black woman. So yes, they used to be black because I had hair. I'm still shaving, but they ain't dark. Okay, and so you can use this all over your body, all over your body, except for your face, because it is strong for your face. Okay, and the face will lighten brighter than the rest of the face. You should be using this Koji acid for your face. You use the Koji Cocoa for your soap, for your body to lighten dark marks and things like that, and even your skin tone. That's why my skin tone is even. Okay, ain't no spot bleach. Do I look bleached? Do I look bleached? No, stop. Stop. It is available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, okay? Also, don't forget, guys, for you wig girls, for you dread girls that are medicated, Crown and Glorious shampoo, all right? So that you don't have to always drench your hair, mess up your braids and stuff like that. This is a good shampoo that's going to lift all of that dirt and gunk out of your hair so that you don't have to take it down and wash it, okay? And so, proud sponsor of Crown and Glorious. This is a hot seller on the website as well. Use my coupon code TK10 to get your Crown and Glorious, all right? Also, don't forget, guys, for my muscle girls, for my muscle building girls, first of all, anybody over 40 should be building muscle. I have big breasts, which means my body just generates fat while I'm sleeping. Okay, when you see women with big natural breasts, we have fatty tissue. It's hard for us to make muscle, and especially when we turn 40, it is a lot harder as well too because our body doesn't make as much creatine. This is pure powder creatine. If you buy creatine anywhere else in pill form, it's gonna be like $70 for 10 pills. This is almost 50 servings, 5,000 milligrams powder form of creatine. This is called the BB Cree. You can build your butt with this. You can tone your arms. As you can see, my arms are toned. My daughter already telling me they too big. Yes, they too big. Anybody know I could get in 50 push-ups on site? That's why I don't be studying none of them now. That's TV people when they be trying to come at me. I'm like, I'm trying to spare you because you don't want me to whoop your ass. I already bench press almost 250 pounds. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I come in peace. Okay, so if you want more glute power, more muscle power, anywhere that you're trying to keep muscle mass so that you don't sag and your skin sag, it stays tight as you age, this is something that you need to be supplementing with when you're working out, okay? You can use it to get on a Stairmaster. You can use it on a treadmill. Your body will tighten and it will preserve your muscle, and you don't have to add any more protein to your diet because everybody always eat enough meat as it is, and protein is in vegetables, it's in nuts, it's in a lot of stuff. You don't need to supplement protein powder. You need to supplement creatine, and that will preserve your muscle, okay? So a lot of people don't talk about this, but they need to, okay? And don't forget, guys, we got the energy strips for you guys if you suffer from low energy, along with the mushroom as well too. We got the cordyceps for the energy as well too. But these are the B12 strips made with L-theanine, and all you got to do is pop it on your tongue, and boom, you got your energy. Okay, what's going on? Why not? Okay. So I was just told, I'll tell you in a second. I'll just tell you in a second. Okay. So don't forget all of these products that I just showcased you, even the Sugarcase body oils and the lip stains and stuff are available on my website, shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. Okay. And so, yeah, that's all we have. And don't forget, guys, we got the olive leaf. I travel with this all the time. Anytime I'm getting ready to come down with something, I promise you, I put this in some hot water, I drink it, all of the symptoms are gone. I kid you not, okay? And so I've been using this for years. We've been advertising it for years. Use the coupon code TK10 for your olive leaf extract. It also actually helps with diabetes, controlling your blood sugar, cleaning out your digestive tract, just clearing out anything that you got going on that's helping you to get sick. Okay. Yes. All right. All of this is available. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I was just told by production that they are still processing the Hazel E interview, but it will be ready tonight. Okay. So give them about an hour, Shaq. About 30 minutes to an hour for the Hazel E interview. Okay. And it is messy and it's juicy. Okay. So just hold your horses, all right? It's really like that, all right? Also, guys, don't forget, if you're in debt, don't sit in debt, all right? I'm telling you, I'm not in debt. I'm financially free, okay? Please, guys, go to my website, startovernow.org, and you can talk to a bankruptcy attorney for free. Bankruptcy is literally a couple $100s to file if you qualify. All your debt is forgiven. You get to keep your house, your cars. They will put student loans in there. They will put taxes in there. They will put, credit cards in there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Just ask the questions before you assume, you know what I'm saying, that you don't qualify. And if you don't qualify, we do have other products that you could purchase over there as well with the lawyers, and they'll walk you through that. Okay. So visit my website, startovernow.org, to become financially free, because to be honest with you, everybody broke now. Everybody broke. Okay. I'm debt free, but I'm broke. But I'm debt free. Okay. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the show. All right. Happy Fuckery Friday. We will see y'all Monday. I'm excited. This Sunday, we're filming our dating show. So, guys, we are still casting for the dating show for episodes. So please email me at doyoulikemecontestant@gmail.com. That is doyoulikemecontestant@gmail.com. If you are serious about finding a real relationship, an intimate relationship, and not being embarrassed while you're trying to look for love, because we ain't trying to do that there, okay? So we want real people that are out here just putting themselves out there, wanting to connect with someone. And if you do end up finding a date on our show, we pay for the first date. Okay, and so it's on us. All right. So I can't wait to see some of the winos on the dating show. And then next, let me see something. I was trying to do this next Thursday. Let me see. Let me look at my calendar. I think I got to get a implant next Thursday. Yeah, I'm getting an implant next Thursday, so that's not going to work. So, but I'm going to find a day. All right. Stay tuned. And we're going to have a talent show. And so the winner of the talent show will get $300 per episode. Okay. And then once we choose the winners for each episode, you guys get to compete against each other. And then the person who wins gets to perform with me on tour. Whatever your talent is, I don't care what it is. Okay. I do not care. I don't care if it's tongue exercises. I don't care if it's making faces, whatever your talent is. And listen, I'm not doing the voting. It's the winos that's doing the voting. All right. So if you truly have a talent that you want to put out there and it can make people laugh, make people feel good, it could be anything. All right. You guys are more than welcome to hit the stream because it's going to be an open stream. Come and shoot your shot. If you win, you get to stay backstage. Okay. Well, if you qualify, because I'm gonna have 2 other judges with me and we're gonna qualify y'all. But then once we get the people that actually qualify, that we put through, the winos is gonna end it and choose who the winner is. Okay. And so I'm trying to pick a day where we can do this. I'm trying to. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me look at my calendar. Jasmine, when can we just load up the stream and let them have at it? And you get your $300 on spot. You get your $300 on spot. Don't y'all like that? Don't y'all like that talent show? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on for a second. Let me see. You better have some talent because y'all know the winos be clown. It can be anything. Seriously. Okay. So, Jasmine.
Yep.
So Thursday, I got an implant I'm getting in, a molar, because they took out my molar like 12 years ago, and the gum is receding, and so it's exposing my other tooth and causing sensitivity. So they got to replace the molar there, so this tooth doesn't start to have problems. So I'm not going to be available next Thursday to do anything, but that seems to be the only day of the week that we got. How about Tuesday the 15th on tax day? What you think?
We have something else scheduled for Tuesday the 15th.
We can't do both?
It might take a long
talent show at night when we film, because I know we filming a dating show earlier that day, right?
No, we're filming it that evening.
That evening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on for a second. I'm trying to get a date, y'all. The reason I'm trying to get a date now is because I want to hold y'all to it so y'all can get ready. Tell your friend, okay? Let me see.
What you got going on the 17th?
On the 17th? Let me see. That's Thursday. Who is Monday, Thursday? I guess, yeah. Oh, that's a Mexican holiday. Okay, yeah, we could do Thursday the 17th. And you don't have to audition. All you got to do is just hit the link. Hit the link and shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. That's what we should call it, Jasmine. Shoot your shot. What you think?
I think that's perfect.
We're going to call it shoot your shot. It's free game. Free game. I'm going to have 2 other hosts, and that way we can be fair with who we pick through. But at the end of the show, whoever we picked, y'all vote, and you get the winner at the end of the show when they get their money right then. And then you get to come back and compete for a bigger cash prize at the end of the season. And you get to go on tour with us to perform it. Okay? Shoot your shot. All right. So, yeah, I just want to have fun with y'all. I've been thinking of ways that we could just get up and have some more fun without talking about people. We just do us. So I love it. I'm excited about this. You know what I'm saying? And the dating show. Okay. So just everybody be here for the 17th. Matter of fact, what we're going to do, Jasmine, can you put up the link so they'll know? Shoot Your Shot talent show and put the link up. So, and then put cash prize, $300 for the winner.
Sure.
And I'm going to have some judges. Okay. We may even have a wino as a judge. You just never know. Are you going to have Sandman from the Apollo? No, we're going to have Teddy. We're going to have Teddy. So, Jasmine, we're going to have Teddy. Okay. Teddy gonna be boo with people. I ain't gonna try to boo, but I'm definitely gonna tell you no. I'm gonna definitely tell you no, okay? I ain't gonna embarrass you around here. I ain't gonna do it, okay? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. And we will definitely see y'all on Monday, all right? And we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com for the Hazel E interview that'll be available in about 30 minutes. I love you guys. Don't forget to shop all of our cool products on shoptkdeals.com. Don't forget to visit our bankruptcy site to see if you qualify for bankruptcy or credit repair. Startovernow.org. Free yourself. Okay, and the rest will follow. I love you guys. Now I gotta go. Bye.
I watched an earlier episode of you when you weren't my biggest fan, and you were like, "Oh, Kat, you called her ugly, but she got the
that."
No, but you said she got the money. You said she got the money from you. She was tired of the old shit. She went and got this little young. She got some young, fresh, whatever. She got the bag from you, and now she got all to the little take a kiss of her ass. And I was like, but she right. Like, not that she right, because I would have loved to have that. But because I was in that for so long and seeing how these little girls service you and cater to you and you feel like king and da-da-da-da-da, and then I wanted to emulate you. I wanted that for me.
Let's move on to Kanye. So Kanye been out here wilding. Now they trying to say that, he got his information on the twins from me.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
When I told you that I wanted us to change, I really meant that. Earlier, when I was talking about the threesome world, that was just me being honest with you.
I appreciate you being honest, babe, and opening up to me. I really want you to be happy.
Listen, babe, you're my wife. You're my soulmate. And no one and nothing is gonna change that.
Okay, so listen, if we do this, we gotta have some rules.
Definitely.
Okay.
You say the word.
Just listen. Rule number one.
Rule number one.
No one-offs. No sex, no dates, nothing.
Sounds good.
This is for us. Rule number two.
Number two.
Feel comfortable if I pick her.
But I mean...
Okay, listen. We can pick her together.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah. Rule number three. What's rule number three?
Go back to rule number one.
No one-offs.
No one-offs.
No one-offs. Absolutely never. And is there a rule? Is there a fourth rule?
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
Tired of unreliable phone plans?
Can you hear me now?
What about never having service and having to spend all your hard-earned money on hidden fees? And don't even get me started on the customer service. Hear me now. Tired of phone plans ganging up on you? Get Rockstar Wireless. Say goodbye to big phone bills. Switch to Rockstar Wireless for unlimited talk, text, and data for just $19.99 a month. And never be held down by your phone bill again. Rockstar Wireless has your back. Stay connected with Rockstar Wireless.
Now, I don't know if it's witchcraft or what. And I know it sounds super crazy. But all I know is every time I try to give my Trina son...
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Since when? Was it okay for you to be a hoe?
Active sex life. Same thing.
The exclusiveness that only we share, us being completely vulnerable to each other, trying stuff and doing stuff together for the first time with each other only. We waited my whole life to save myself for you.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
Hey, night, you're nervous because you're not feeling so fresh. Huh? No, not down there, up here. Tell me this, have you ever panicked at the thought of taking off your wig and releasing the worst odor? Or just the thought of your partner burying their face in your full RICO box braids? One more question. Are you delaying your commitment to growing love locks? Because you know your scalp's history with thick, flaky buildup. If you can relate to any of these pretty common issues, I might have a solution for you. Crowned & Glorious Medicated Shampoo. It's proven to not only clear up scalp buildup, but clear it for a lot longer. Using Crowned & Glorious, you can do what before was unthinkable, like leaving in your protective styles for longer periods. You know, to get your money's worth. Because the formula used in Crowned & Glorious eliminates the underlying causes of that sour smell in your hair and helps to prevent crusty buildup. As if that's not exciting enough, studies have shown that the active ingredients in Crowned & Glorious can actually block certain hormones that causes hair loss, and it can effectively reverse alopecia or regrow your hair on thinning edges. So if you're ready to change your life forever, visit myclearcrown.com. Grab your first bottle of Crowned & Glorious Medicated Shampoo, because your crown is glory, and glory starts at the crown.
I need you to know what a proper compliment is. This one in particular, this lady walked up to me today. She walked up to me, she said, "Hey, you're doing that show tonight." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." She said, "I'm so proud of you." I said, "Oh, thank you so much." She was like, "It's like you're the whole package." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." I didn't know what this meant. "Oh, well, thank you so much." The whole package. That sounds like a compliment. It's like you're the whole package. You're a father, you're a family man, and you're a stand-up comedian, very funny, and an actor. It's like you're a regular Bill Cosby.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.